In this episode, we're going to take a look at Peppermint from 2018. This is my first time watch, and you guys have voted on Instagram. So sit back and enjoy this movie review because that show starts now. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Alex Figueroa, and before we get to the movie review, guys, please consider subscribing to this channel to support the channel, and please hit the like button. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit those notification bells so every time new videos drop, you guys will be notified. And of course, we have an Action Movie Guys podcast that you could take with us on the go, where me and Nate join forces every Tuesday night, and we get together, we record, we have a blast breaking down these movies for you guys. And the latest movie that we break down, episode 62, is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom from 1984. And of course, we always have a complimentary video that goes with the audio. So if you guys want to check that one out, check it out on this channel. I'll put a link above. We have the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom video version that gives you stats and graphics and all that jazz that you guys will like to enjoy when you guys are watching. But with that said, so let's get right into the movie review for Peppermint from 2018. This movie starts off with action straight off the bat. She is fighting a dude hand in hand inside of a car. I mean, there's nothing more you can ask for. It's just straight fighting inside the car. Then next thing you know, it flash forwards to 5 years later. You get to see how the family dies in a nutshell. And then it comes right back to the present day, where she's just basically killing every person known to man that screwed her as a corrupt cop or a drug dealer or one of the cartels that killed her, that put the hit on her family. That's pretty much the actual storyline of the entire movie. And I loved it. I thought this movie was actually really good. I thought Jennifer Garner's character, Peppermint, was really strong. She was really good. She fought hand to hand. She shot. She threw. I mean, she blew up people. She became like this beacon of light for this entire city of LA, which is kind of funny. She was like in Twitter. They were rooting for her because she's a vigilante now. She's killing people and she's exposing all the bad guys and the corrupt cops. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool and cute. I was like, okay, it's a modern Punisher. Because, again, like the pros and cons to this, like the pros are, like the action sequences were great. John Wick style. I love that type of fighting now. I didn't want it too much John Wick, but you didn't get that much type of gun fu throughout this. This is actually her own style, and I loved it. Another pro was that the story was strong. I mean, of course, you really know what happens because it's the same type of storyline throughout all these movies where they kill her family, she comes back for revenge. So you know those type of storylines already, but did it execute well? Did you care enough for it? Actually, I did. I know a lot of people didn't because when I saw the Rotten Tomato scores, it was like a 12 they gave it, which I was like, that's kind of nitpicking, but it is what it is. I mean, that's their opinion, but my opinion is I kind of enjoyed this movie for what it was, and I liked it. And then you have other stuff. You saw the relationship with her and her family. You got to see that unfold, and I liked that. You got to see the way it's set up, and I thought it worked very well. That's just me. Now, the cons of this movie, there was some dead spots here and there. Once they introduced the FBI agents, I was just like, this is way too much. But again, you had to include that, and then they started to expose the twist of the movie, which I'm not gonna go through. But there's a lot of corrupt cops here and there, and you get to see that unfold throughout the movie. I was just like, Method Man's here for a cameo. You get to see him, but not as much. He's here for like a 20-minute, I think a 10-minute. Towards the end, he starts to show up there. And that's pretty much it. Like, I don't have much cons because I actually enjoy this. I thought I would have had more action. I thought the action in this movie was really well done. I thought it was really good, the amount that they gave you, but I'm very picky. I wanted more into this movie. I wanted more action, but I liked it. I thought the storyline was really generic, but it worked for me. I thought it was really good for what they wanted to do. Would I want to see a Peppermint Part 2? Yeah, why not? I liked it. It was pretty good. I could see more of a story unfold, but the story was already done. She did her revenge for her family. So, like, what more can she do? But it's just like Punisher, right? Like, Punisher continues kicking ass, right, against the bad guys. Why can't she do it? That's just me. With that said, I gave this movie a 3.5. It's a good movie. I enjoy it, and I'm definitely going to rewatch this again. I purchased this digital for $15 on Apple TV, and I liked it. Again, I thought this was a really good movie. Had a balance between story and action, and I thought it worked very well. In terms of badass character, now the badass character, I gave her a 5 because she was badass. She healed herself, okay? She had her own medical kit in the back of a van in the middle of Skid Row in California. So I thought that was really cool. In LA, but I thought that was pretty cool. She heals herself. She basically took 5 years to learn how to fight. She did MMA. She was all over the world. She was healing herself. She was getting her ass kicked so she could take that brute front, the brutality of her knowing that she's gonna get her ass kicked by people. I like that. I thought that worked very well. The shooting was really good. Very, like I said, very John Wick. And I love towards the ending, the way she used that Cadillac going down the hill, and she just starts picking these dudes off out of the car. She just put the car in neutral, and she's behind it and picking people off here and there. And I love that. Very stealth. And it was pretty cool. I love that. And that's why I gave her a 5 out of 5 in terms of badass character. Jennifer Garner deserved to be a badass in this movie, and she got it. She got a 5 here on the Action Movie Guys badass character stat of the review. With that said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, support the channel, hit those notification bells so every time random movies drop on Fridays or podcast videos drop, you guys will be notified. And of course, take us on the go. Me and Nate, we have our Action Movie Guys podcast where we do franchise movies breakdown, and then of course solo themed movies. So right now we're tackling Sylvester Stallone. This Saturday we're dropping Judge Dredd on the podcast, and of course we'll be dropping the video also Saturday, the same day on this channel. So of course the latest episode is episode 62, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom from 1984. You guys can check out the video here on this channel or take us on the go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you listen to your podcasts on. And of course, follow us on Instagram at Action Movie Guys Podcast. Until then, I'm your host, Alex Figueroa. Be awesome to each other and geek out.